Tony, a 3-3 draw here today against Bonus United. Are you disappointed how that 90 minutes finished?
Aye, absolutely. Gutted to get. Listen, we're 2-0 up, then we're 3-1 up, and to end up drawing the game 3-all's incredibly disappointing. You know, we've not managed things properly at all. So aye, really disappointed. I think if you look at the first half, Bonus started really well. First 25 minutes, they pressed us really high. As much as it didn't cause us an awful lot of problems in terms of them creating any clear chances from it, it certainly knocked us out of our stride a wee bit, but we got to grips with it, and I think the first goal and whatever it was, 30-35 minutes, that gave us a boost, and I think for that moment on, for the rest of the half, we looked much more like ourselves, and we were delighted to get in 2-0 at half time, and the message there for the second half is to go and manage the game properly. And I think, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes and we're 2-1. You know, we've lost a goal and it's 2-1, but again, all credit to them. We get back into 3-1 and it's a comfortable winning position, and then we lose two disappointing goals. We're not ruthless enough at the other end, miss a couple of opportunities that should really be putting the game to bed, and then you get the sucker punch right at the end, and it's 3-all. So aye, incredibly disappointed, but I've said to the players there, you know, you can't dwell on it for too long, because next week's another big game, and every week in this league's a big game. So we need to deal with that, we need to accept it, and then we need to dust ourselves down and get ready to go again next week.
Is it positive maybe that after Bonus getting a goal back at the start of the second half, we went again, got another, and even after the equaliser we still had...
Aye, we're all credit to them. You know, they've gone and they've got it back to 3-2, but I still felt we were reasonably comfortable, and I thought we had more goals than us, to be honest. You know, we're sitting in the dugout saying, well, I think we're going to score again here, you know, and we should have scored the game. The game should have been dead and buried, but it wasn't. And when that happens, you leave yourself open to a sucker punch at the other end, and then it's a cross in it, and it's shelled over everybody and went in the back stick, and you end up with a point rather than 3.
Next week it's Dundonald, Bluebell here in the South Challenge Cup. Obviously played them a few weeks ago. Are you expecting a sort of similar game?
Aye, of course, absolutely, and they're a good side. You know, as much as we went over there and we had a really good result in the league, they'll come here looking for revenge next week. It's a cup tie. I expect it to be a classic proper cup tie, if you like, so we need to prepare as best we can during the week and make sure that the players that are selected are up for it.
And finally, because I've not seen you yet, what's the thoughts on the Scottish Cup draw?
Aye, so we were hoping for a home draw. I think anybody will tell you in a cup that you're looking for a home draw, but it's a great pitch, it's a nice stadium, they're a good side, we've seen them live in action, and they're a good side, but they'll be looking at it saying it's a good draw for them, and it's one we're looking forward to as well. So looking forward to that in a couple of weeks, but we've got Dundonald next week before we start worrying about the Scottish Cup.
Thank you.
Thanks to you.